Hi everyone, it's me, and today I'm doing a not unboxing review. No, today I'm skipping all of that and skipping straight to reviewing the new item that I bought, so it'll just be a regular review. Why am I skipping the unboxing proportion, you're not asking? Because I think we all know how that'll turn out if you've seen my previous unboxing videos, but knowing me, I'll more than likely go back to that trend in my next video that involves me buying a new toy. But sooner or later, I really ought to get something to hold my phone down. That way I'd be able to do the unboxing properly without just using one of my hands. I could consider using one of the many items in my room to lean my phone against, but that only resort in, like, the bottom half of whatever I'm unboxing to be visible. Now with that whole rant out of the way, let's get on to the actual review. So today on Sammy's new item of the week is the old 2003 ERTL 40820 Spencer the Private Engine die-cast toy. And don't ask why I use his full government name, I just did because I can. Also, I'm gonna just get this out of the way real quick. I may have already started some work on Spencer. As you can see, I did a bit of customizing on his mouth there. It's not finalized though because it's not. It looks a bit rough, but it'll look better soon, so yeah. Now, I've been wanting to get my hands on another one of these UK exclusive ERTLs for a while now. For those of you who may remember, I do in fact own an ERTL Jock. I got him back in 2016, and I got him for a relatively decent price given his rarity and the condition he was in. I can say right now that I did buy Spencer for a more expensive price, but given the condition he was in, I think the deal was worth it, especially since there are times on eBay where I'll just find an Earl Spencer that'll be in worse condition than the seller should be selling it for, and I'm just like, I can't do it. And while I'm on the subject, along with Spencer, another UK Earl that I've had a desire to buying was Emily, and I did actually purchase one last year in September for my birthday. Don't ask why I was buying something for myself. I did the same thing with the Push-Along Gorn that I bought. Anyway, long story short, at some point during its shipment, it must have gotten lost while in transit because it stopped updating me on its current location on eBay, and it would appear that I was right as it didn't show up long past its expected arrival date, and I still don't have it now. But luckily, I contacted the seller and I got my money back, so it's all good. Though I still would have liked to have had her. But at least I have a character that's just as good as Emily, or in my opinion, better. No offense to Emily, though. And with that second unexpected rant out of the way, let's get on to actually reviewing the freaking toy this time. So, Spencer, for the most part, is in pretty good condition, and that was definitely a reason why I bought this one specifically. Of course, not everything about this model is decent. As you can see, his coupling has just been corroded, completely chewed up, but I knew that coming in. There's no way that I can fix it or replace it, but I don't think it'll matter too much given the fact I don't really have any intention to couple Spencer up to things because I don't have to give you a reason. Another reason why I bought this one was because the face was also in good shape as well, ignoring the fact that I painted his mouth and it looks kind of rough at the moment, but I promise it'll look better later. And that's also something that I look closely at whenever I purchase items like these that have molded faces. And it really sucks, too. I'm sure everyone can agree that the final years of the Earl line were definitely where it peaked in terms of the characters they made because their designs were fire, and they were more accurate if you compare them to models like Henry, Bluebell, or freaking Diesel 10. I mean, good God, his model was terrible, I'm sorry. But what really sucks is that almost every character that they made in their final years had metal faces, and like, while I can appreciate the more use of metal on the characters, I do wish that they had continued to use plastic for the characters' faces, just so there wasn't a higher chance of their faces looking messed up. I mean, they've done metal faces before, like with the yellow and black twins and Diesel 10, but even with them, I wish that their faces were made out of plastic, but that's just me. At least the face here does look accurate, as with some of the other ones that I just mentioned, they can be a bit hit or miss. One thing that I find really interesting about Spencer's Earl model is the fact that he's actually painted in a metallic silver livery. And the thing about Spencer is that while he was acknowledged to be a silver engine, it wasn't until Series 10 in which he gained that metallic silver livery, because beforehand he was painted in a blue-gray livery. And while this toy came out before all the other merchandise that came out afterwards, those before a CGI render was made did depict him with his livery from Series 7 to 8. He also has silver buffers too, which wasn't a thing till Series 8, and this came out while 7 was still airing, so my guess is that his livery may have been based off of his concept art design, as that one clearly utilizes the silver paint job that Spencer would get later on in the series. I do wonder if that aspect may also apply for Emily's Earl, because she has stuff like the extended handrail around her smoke box and the silver buffers as well, which is funny, but I'm probably looking too much into that. Overall, Spencer is a really good model and one of the best that Earl's ever made, in my opinion. Ignoring the defaults like the jack coupling, because that's not necessarily the fault of the toy, that's just an act of playtime probably. I rate this thingy a 9 out of 10. Beautiful toy. Would buy for a girlfriend if they like No, I'm not gonna make the joke that I was gonna make. Forget about it. Now that I have this thing on me, though, I'm probably gonna stop buying things on eBay for a while, because I literally bought this about a week after I had purchased a Bomb plush toy, and I had purchased that almost 2 weeks after I had purchased some freight cars I have yet to show off in a video yet, but you'll know what they are once they appear. So, yeah, I've been on a sort of shopping spree, if you will, for like the past month now, and I don't think it's right for me to waste my money on toys like this so closely to one another, especially if they ain't always as cheap as they really should be, but that's my fault for not resisting the urge to buy them. Anyway, that's probably it for this video, so I'll see you boys and girls later. Take care, and yeah, peace and love, y'all. Giggity.
Oh boy, get a sniff of them